They drafted with the number one overall pick, Caleb Williams out of USC. 2 seasons ago was the Heisman Trophy winner. Okay, senior year, opted out of the bowl game. Didn't really play against anybody great. What do we think, Caleb Williams, Trent? Do you think, I mean, more of this? I mean, the
It's
one
hard
thing
to
I have
tell.
no idea. One thing that he will need is a better offensive line than we saw with Justin Fields. I don't know if they upgraded their offensive line or not, but
Yeah, they need to get some protection for sure. But it's also interesting to be like, oh, we're just going to get rid of Justin Fields because he wasn't doing what he was supposed to. But if you don't update the offensive line, then it doesn't really matter who you have
right.
getting the ball. You need some protection. I think he'll be okay. He's an interesting guy, at least kind of from what I've seen. He was really good in college, but he also didn't really win a bunch of big games. He would throw for 400 yards. Maybe it was just because the defense wasn't great
Yeah.
and USC's defense wasn't that good. I think he can sling it, which is good for the NFL. It would just be interesting to like the other stuff that makes you a good NFL quarterback, like the film study, the scouts, that kind of thing. All the stuff that Kyler Murray wasn't doing when he first got into the league. So I think if he can do some of that, then he'll be fine.
Interesting too. Like I said, he opted out of the bowl game, and then his backup threw for like 6 touchdowns. So
Yeah.
then you start to wonder, well, was some of his success that he had more? I mean, obviously he had some success at what was it? Where was he at before that? Oklahoma. You know, he had some success there too when he came in for Spencer Rattler. But then you see the backup throw for 6 touchdowns in the bowl game, and then you're like, was some of his stats more based on system? We'll see. Big Mo, what do you think we'll see
I
out of Caleb Williams in his rookie year here?
I think you're going to see a rookie quarterback who's going to struggle. Like I know the Bears have made some upgrades
Yeah.
positionally here and there. Again, I think like Justin Fields, like again, I'm not sure. Like again, I think he's going to fit in well with the Steelers. And I think he kind of carried the brunt of the Bears on his back. I think they're going to miss him more than he misses them. I think it's just going to be I think it's going to be a tough year for Caleb. I mean, you're a rookie QB. You're playing in a good league. Who knows how Caleb Williams ends up? But I think he's going to struggle. It's a rookie QB. How many CJ Strouds have we seen where they've had like a phenomenal first year?
Yeah, and when did that change start happening of like rookies coming in and instantly playing? Because they usually didn't. They would usually sit for a few
Yeah.
years and then kind of earn their stripes a little bit and then get their call. But now it's like they're drafting them to play right away, and then you get these guys who their rookie contracts up, and then you just get rid of them, and you like it's just hard because they're not fully developed. And the NFL is completely different than college, and it's just I don't know. It's just a weird thing. You're expecting these 18 and 19-year-olds to come straight out of college and be super effective in the NFL, especially at the quarterback position.
And
They had
they're not really testing him, right? The backup QB and the third guy are like kind of
Yeah.
nobodies.
Yeah, I don't know who else they have. They added Keenan Allen, which is a good one. I know he's kind of on the back end of his career, but he still produces really good numbers. And then I believe DJ Moore just signed his
Yeah.
extension. So at least they have some pieces. I just hope they added to the offensive line